It happened again. Black paint splashed on the front door, threatening calls and constant harassment to pressure the owners into paying up. But it's the wrong house. On citizen journalism website Stomp, 6 cases of Loanshark harassment were reported in less than 2 months, and neighbours are often the victims. In the most recent case, a Stomper reported that someone had used his home address to borrow money, causing his family to be harassed by loansharks. After several police reports were made, the authorities replied that they will increase patrol and maybe lay an ambush to help arrest the vandals. But should more be done? Last week, Deputy Prime Minister and New Home Affairs Minister Teo Chee Hean said that the police will make dealing with loansharks their top priority. Is it enough to solve the problem?
If there's demand, they will be there. So it's hard to totally eliminate all this, unless you can find a way to eliminate the demand side, where people can turn to other places to loan money. But some of all these people, they don't have credit rating, so they have to turn to those illegal ways. Otherwise, they can't get money.
I see that it will be more of catching those runners rather than getting the head of the syndicate. If they can do that, there will be great things. If they can reduce, and then I see that these, especially those matured estates, we're seeing low activity for paint splashing or even vandalizing with all those funny characters on the lift lobby. That will be great things.
I think they are doing something, even though they have reported to police, but they will still keep coming back, etc., and disturb the neighbours even.
Just last week, the government announced that they're going to make arresting loan sharks their top priority this year. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts? Do you think it's enough? Like, they've been around for such a long time and they've not been fully eliminated.
I guess perhaps it's a good step, it's a good measure for them to go ahead with this. However, I think the bottom line is we have to help those people who are the less privileged. The reason why they're turning to the loan shark is basically because they don't have enough money. And I guess the main issue would be the root of the problem, which is to help these people gain gainful employment. And through gainful employment, I don't think they need to rely on all these loan sharks to sort of bridge the gap before the next PD.
Do you think authorities are doing enough to solve this problem? They've been around for a long time.
I believe they know what is going on, and they are doing one thing at a time. It takes time, and police has been doing it very well. And there are cases still going on, but you don't see a lot of numbers is going on. So number has really, I think, brought down drastically over the years.
Probably enforce more stricter penalty terms to them, if especially I don't know. That will be great things. That will be a good deterrence rather than catching the runners, I say. Yeah.
Patrol around the areas. I think will help to minimize.
Even if the police were to patrol, they know, they have their eyes on the streets. They know when to attack and they know when to stay low and lie low. So I guess the main thing is that the neighbourhood, they have to come up with something. I guess HDB, they have neighbourhood watch, things like that. Residents and neighbours play a part in helping the police catch these people before they go into extreme measures, as in hurting the residents. They have cameras installed in lift. What about along the corridor? But yet again, they'll be able to combat that. They'll do things and damage the cameras to do what they're supposed to do.
I think other than what they can do, it's also what we can help them to do it. I think they can set up a loan shark hotline, which we can actually call directly rather than going through the police. And so it takes longer steps to solve the issue. Rather, we can. There's a number for us to call. Maybe people in charge of that department can rectify the issue more instantly.
Next up, we speak to 60-year-old Madam Ho Kui Tai, a resident at St. George's Road, who has been repeatedly harassed by loan sharks.